Hey, what's up everybody? BDF 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so went to Hollywood as I always do, walked some back streets that I hadn't walked, just covering the entire map basically. And had a peaceful moment. The weather's perfect over there. It's a little warmer over here, but still pretty damn good. So I'm glad I got out. I am still exhausted. I don't know why my body is so tired, but it is. But hopefully by the time this walk is over, I can just get in the house and go straight to my squat regimen and, you know, start the rest of my night. For the Laker game starts 7:30, and so I will be ready for that with videos for you guys as usual. But yeah, nothing really special. Just had a nice quiet walk, man. Just wanted to get some fresh air, be home as I always like to do. Just hug the area that I'm most comfortable in when there's really nothing else going on. And that's kind of what it is, man. Just a lull. I'm happy it's a lull because I just came out of a storm. But you know, somewhat still in the storm, but at least things have settled. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what it is. I mean, we're never really out of this thing till I have my own apartment and life is a bit more normal. But as far as me having all the stresses and strains over the past 6 months, it's not one of those days where that is really, it feels that heavy, you know, as far as those particular problems. You just deal with it. Fridge is full, the bed is secure, that kind of thing. So it's about as stable as times are going to be right now. So it just get to a point where it's like, all right, what else is going on? But I've been praying a little more today than I have pretty much in the last month or so. I don't even know why that is. But as I was telling y'all this morning, I just didn't want to leave the house, but did. It was like I felt obligated to not do what my body wanted to do, which was lay down and rest. So it's like, man, what can I do for myself? And then talking about turning off the water between 8 a.m. and 6, it's like, my God, man. That really did stress me a little bit more than I would like to admit, just off of the strength of having to try to adjust to that or be forced to sit in the house tomorrow because I can't shower and then figure out what I'm going to eat in the morning if I can't hurry up and get that water boiled to make my oatmeal. And it's like, it's just it's a real adjustment for me, who I don't like making unnecessary adjustments, I guess is what the word would be, or unplanned for adjustments, I think is a better way to use the words that I want. I don't particularly appreciate those. Now, being in this situation, you would think I'd be used to that type of thing, but as I was telling my psychologist, it ain't that. When I have to get up every 3 weeks and go to another hotel, it's the same hotel I'm going to. Same routine. It's just an extension of the same routine. Now, the only thing that needs to be adjusted to is the room. But the room, I'm comfortable in this building, so it's not like one room is just as good as any other. I'll adjust, and that is a comfort zone at this point. So it's like, however, my sleeping schedule gets disrupted. Now I got to get up 3 hours early just to keep my routine. Hope that everything falls into place, you know what I mean? Just so I can meet their quota of getting up, or rather the water being off at a certain hour. So it's like my morning with my squat regimen and everything that I do, it ain't just me getting up and getting in the shower. So it's like I gotta either forego what it is that my routine is, which I have no intention of doing. My 5 sets of 92 at this point to the suitcase squats gets done. So it's like, do I do that after the shower? Like, all of that is just irritating to even consider. And so that was really, really bothersome when I saw that bull crap on the door at 11 o'clock this morning. It's like I don't even have 24 hours to plan this out. So even if I do stay in the house, the toilet ain't working, like stupid stuff like that. It's like, yo, why couldn't y'all tell us this sooner? And why does it have to be off for so long throughout the course of a day? So that is very much something that I would love to be able to do something about. But when things are outside of your control, you got to suffer those ills. And so that's what it is. Me not being pleased with what they got going on based on how it affects my day tomorrow. And anticipating that, for which should not be that stressful. But it is what it is, man. So right now, I'm just going to get back in there and just try to enjoy the rest of my night. Try to keep myself from falling asleep. But then again, maybe it would be best to fall asleep since the game is late tonight. Hopefully don't go into overtime. As to which I'll be getting up like 5.5 hours, 6 hours after the game ends. So it's like just so I can meet what they got going on with this water being cut off so early in the morning. So that is something that I'm complaining about for sure. Not very happy about it. Yeah, but anyways, aside from that, I guess everything will be fine. Hey. What's up, buddy? Hey, man. Hello. Hey. What's up, dog? He got excited because he saw another dog across the street. Anyway, that's funny. The little white dog is my friend there, but he's always riled up. Always riled up. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm just gonna head back over here and try to enjoy the day, man. Try to get out of my frustrations. It should not really be this frustrating, honestly, but like I said earlier in the previous video, there's a lot of other stuff going on that I think that just kind of was the straw that broke the camel's back as far as frustration is concerned. But it's like anything else, you just got to fight that off like any other demon that's trying to attack you, or any other energy within you that's ultimately meant to make you ruin somebody else's energy. You gotta just wave it off somehow. And so that's why I do these therapy sessions, in hope of leaving it all here and knowing you guys are with it, but not the people around me. You know what I mean? Get it all out. So that's really what the purpose of all of these are. And yeah, man, it's a nice day in Hollywood. I can't complain, man. Kind of wish I was over there for the rest of the day. Yeah, I kind of wish the hostel was over there, and not hostel, but the hotel. But they used to have one, from what I understand, on Vine. I think she told me, and I told you guys once. But then when I went to look it up, it had already been closed for a while. So this is the only one in the vicinity of LA, from what I understand. So just got to put up with whatever comes with that. And luckily enough, it hasn't been that bad for me. So, you know, just moving forward. Looking forward to finding my own place. Looking forward to being able to be strong enough to check on that SSI information. See if they've either granted me my SSI or denied it, as to which there's steps to take. But I have not found the gumption and courage, and the mental stomach, what do they call it? Intestinal fortitude, as Stephen A. calls it, to do it. I ain't wanted to check. Still ain't wanted to check. But it is definitely something that needs to be done. So, you know, let God handle it, man. I know they're supposed to be sending something out, but they have my boy T's address, and I haven't been able to connect with him so that he can give me my mail in a while. When I say a while, it's been over 3 months since I've even touched any mail that comes to his house. So I know it's piling up something serious. But every time we get ready to meet up, something ends up either getting in the way, or we just decide not to. But I think that information is supposed to be going to his house. So it is what it is, man. You know, just want to continue to let the Lord do what he's doing in my life in regards to this era of my life. Because, you know, what you don't want to do is try to force your way into mistakes when you're frustrated, or force your way into doing things you have no business doing out of trying to cope with that frustration. So that's what it is that I'm trying not to do in this particular week of my life. Problems are the same, circumstances are the same, but I guess I'm addressing them differently, or feeling about them differently, or what have you. So don't want to smoke no weed, don't want to sleep in the daytime, all that other stuff that would otherwise come naturally to me. I have no interest in doing any of that. I just want to mind my business in a positive way and continue to be laser focused on doing what needs to be done. And so that's what this is, me maintaining some consistency and determination and inconsistency. One thing that's bothering me as well is, because they're going to be having the water off tomorrow, it puts my intention of doing my hundreds every day this week in some jeopardy. Because if I can't shower, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a situation where I'm probably likely not going to be able to do that tomorrow. And my goal this week was to do it every day, including today and tomorrow. So I'm going to try to do it today and just live with the fact that I may not be able to do it tomorrow, or we'll have to do it later in the night, or however that goes. So that's frustrating, man. When you have that type of personal goal, and then something unforeseen gets in the way and messes with your consistency, it's like, man. I was very much intentional on doing what I gotta do without anything getting in the way. So maybe I will be able to. Maybe by some way this works out and they end up turning on the water early, as to which I would feel comfortable doing it before 6 o'clock and not too tired for having woke up too early. So, I mean, when you're systematic like me, you don't want no disruptions, bro. Nothing. So I feel for people who feel that way the same, you know, and they have to have unforeseen things change on their schedule, and they're systematic like me. It ain't minor at all, especially when you have goals within that you're trying to meet for that specific week, and then people and their bull crap gets in the way of that, and now you're like, so I can't do what it is that I'm intending to do because of you. That's what it feels like. That's exactly what this feels like, you know. So yeah, I like being on my own schedule. It's one of the reasons why I've been so defiant in certain things over the years that otherwise probably should have been done, but because I have to be on other people's schedule to get them done, I don't do them, you know. And that is an adjustment that I think I need to mature in regards to. And I don't think I'm quite where I need to be there yet. Not at all. And so, yeah, man, look forward to overcoming that. And so on and so forth, man. That's pretty much what I got to say. I hope everybody's having a blessed day. If you're dealing with some worse struggles, forgive my complaining, because I know there's a lot worse stuff going on out there. We try to talk about the stuff that I'm aware of as much as possible. So pray for people going through a lot worse stuff than what I am and what you are. It's just real out here. And oppression is real. You talk about having to capitulate to other people's schedule. Believe you me, this ain't the worst version of that. No, I can't relate to the worst version of that. So I definitely am praying for those going through that type of thing. So that is my thoughts to end this video. My name is BDF 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.